waiting for your next mistake. I put in work. I just escalate.
For baseball on the show, we're live at Nationals Park here in Washington, D.C. Tonight, the first of this quick two-game series between the Baltimore Orioles and the Washington Nationals. It's Nationals baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Steven Strasburg, a California-born right-hander, is on the mound. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, it wasn't a great performance in his last start, but he did pitch well enough to earn the win. We'll see if he can turn in a little bit better performance in this one.
Now to the plate, here is Ryan Keane, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
The left fielder, Ryan Keane.
First pitch of the AB on its way. Fastball in there for a called strike. So, guys, these Nationals, as they enter play here tonight, they come in a bit of a rough patch. They've dropped 4 in a row.
First pitch, 7:06.
The 0-1. Now a little looper down the left field line. In there, a base hit. The throw into second. And he's out trying to stretch it into a double, so a costly mistake here leading off the inning. And now the starting lineup for the visiting Baltimore Orioles. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Well, you have to be hoping that Chris Bryant can get it going soon. He's really been struggling, hitting under 200 over the last 10 games. He doesn't usually go into these long droughts, but right now he's truly in one. Let's see if he can turn it around in this one.
Here's Javier Baez. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. His past numbers with Steven Strasburg, he has 9 base hits in 19 tries. He's also hit 3 home runs. He's ready. Here's the 1-0.
Outside, that's the ball.
Baez, a native of Puerto Rico. He was selected in the first round back in 2011.
Yeah, Matty, you cannot miss on your first rounder. And they didn't with this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
I wouldn't be surprised if he had the green light here. Matter of fact, I know he's got the green light here. He's looking for something set or cut, and he's looking to do damage.
The 3-0 pitch. And he misses with it, ball 4. So it's a 1-out walk here in the top of the first.
And with the bases empty and 3 balls, I think they were probably just saying, hey, we're not going to compound our mistakes here. Better issue a free pass and give him something to drive.
Stepping in next, Cedric Mullins. And the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. Strasburg with a check at first. From the stretch.
Nope, outside.
The 1-0 home is taken, strike 1.
1-1.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
Baez, base runner at first with 1 out. And a pitch takes off inside, and it gets away. Runner holds as the count moves to 2-1. As a look, now the pitch. now a balk has been called here as he came to the plate too quickly. And you can forget about that double play now as the runner moves into scoring position with one away.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
At the plate, Narvaez yields a foul pop out of play to the right. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. Comes set, the 0-1. No plate discipline that time, and he's in the hole now, 0-2.
These are the moments right here. You got a good pitcher on the mound. You don't know if these opportunities are going to present themselves throughout the course of the game. You have to capitalize in this situation.
A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. Don't go anywhere. More Tuesday Night Baseball after this. Taijuan Walker gets the call for Game 1 of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
Boy, hard to be any better than this guy was in this last start. Only allowed 1 run, and he went deep in the game, and he took a real hard, tough luck start. Let's see if the results can be any better, and if he pitches the same way he did in his last tough luck loss.
Now at the plate, here is Luis Garcia. He carries the 8th best batting average in the National League entering play.
What a terrific season this guy's having. Up near the leaders in batting average, without a doubt the highest average and the best hitter on this team.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Guys, the Orioles, as they begin play here tonight, they've been fairly punchless of late, losing last time out and, in fact, dropping 6 of their last 7.
Yeah, Matty, you know as well as I do, we were down there today on the field. This team is kind of in a little bit of malaise. They need to find a way to snap out of it. Tough homestand, only able to squeak out 1 win. This is a huge momentum game for this team.
On the ground to the right side. Scooped up. And that's the first out. And a look now at the hometown Nationals starting lineup. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Look, Matt, everybody should be looking at the guy in the year in the power categories, slugging over 500 coming into this one. That means almost every time he's hitting the ball, he's hitting it hard somewhere. Should be fun to watch.
To the plate now, Yoni Hernandez. Pops this one up. Bryant trying to get there, and this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. Still without a home run, and 14 driven in.
Nope.
Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call. Walker has a reputation, or a knack, if you will, for working himself out of tough situations when he finds himself there. A lot of relief pitchers are known for that, obviously, but as a starter, that's certainly a valuable characteristic to have.
Matty V, and I'm going to tell you who likes this. The bullpen likes it, and the manager likes this, because most pitchers are going to get into trouble at least 1 or 2 times during the course of a start, and it's nice to know as a manager that you have a guy that's out there that can pitch with men on base and wiggle out of some tough jams. This guy's made a living doing this in his career.
And this is taken in for the second out.
That is third. The left fielder, Juan Soto.
Stepping up is Juan Soto. And as you can see, he's seen that average climb the last week or so. Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike.
Hey, this offense better be prepared to pull a trigger. This starter is known to be aggressive and come right after you.
And that finds the target. 0-2 now.
Hey, if he's going to execute that curveball, and that's the first one of the day, if he's going to execute it like that, be on the lookout for that one. That's going to be a big pitch for him today.
And now he'll reconsider as he looks for a strikeout pitch. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he'll hang in here as he reaches to foul this one away. Walker peers in. 0-2 pitch on its way. Heading out toward shallow right. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Nice AB right there. A little potential for some 2-out lightning. Getting a cleanup hitter to the dish after the first 2 batters of the inning were retired.
So that'll bring up Josh Bell. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you could extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
From the stretch. Curveball right on the black, taken for a strike.
I know he stole a strike right there, but he better be careful with that curveball. That's coming across and catching a lot of plate. And if he stays back, he's going to drive that thing with some serious authority.
2 out with the man at first. And another foul ball. Here comes another 0-2. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. 1 left for Washington. We are still scoreless. New inning set to get underway, and digging in is the outfielder, Anthony Santander. First offering. Fastball here too low, and it's 1-0. That's wide, 2-0. So let's take a peek at the umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Matthew Ross.
Well, D-Row, you better be ready to swing. With Matt Ross behind the dish, big zone.
Yeah, you know coming into this one, you better pull the trigger. If something's close, Matt Ross is going to punch your ticket.
Pulled hard, but it's foul down the first base side.
He was absolutely all over that fastball. Have to find a way to keep that fair.
Now the 2-1 pitch.
You know, we'll see him work both sides of the plate with his curveball. Maybe not that far in, but he'll move that pitch around the zone to give it a different look.
And now a diving effort, but this is off the center fielder's glove.
Dan, he took that right back at his face right there. Exactly what you're trying to do. Middle cut, though. Are you a little concerned?
Yeah, that's a case of a ball being right down the middle. As a pitcher, you want to work the corners and stay out of that middle part of the zone, and he paid for it right there with a solid base hit.
Into the box, Danny Henderson, as he will take a look at a fastball in there as that strike zone expands just a little. It's 0-1. Still plenty to be desired in terms of batting average, down in the 180s entering play. 5 homers and 23 driven in. And it's quickly 0-2. Two-strike pitch from Strasburg. Santander gets his lead at first, nobody out. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2.
He's certainly pushing the throttle and pulling it with those 4 pitches. Statistics class tells me I'm sitting fast.
The next 0-2.
Nope, that's a ball. 1 ball, 2 strikes, down.
Right side. He's got it. And a good throw gets him 1 gone.
So here's how the Washington Nationals are positioned defensively. And I'm focusing on outfielder Juan Soto today. Obviously, the bat plays. We've seen it a time or two. This guy can go line to line with the quickness and go deep in a hurry. But defensively, he makes the game look easy as well, and a strong arm to back it up.
Digging in next will be Chris Bryant, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. His past numbers with Steven Strasburg, he's 5 for 14. No score here as we play inning number 2. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. And the pitch misses low and away for ball 2. In the dirt here. Throw goes over to third, and it's too late as he's in there.
That can be a tough read as a runner on second to see if the ball has gotten away enough to move to third. You have to be sure you can make it. He was there, and now he's only 90 feet away.
Outside in a full count, 3-2.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Back up the middle, and a base hit as the run is in to score, and the Orioles have a 1-0 lead.
Boy, I don't know about that pitch selection right there, Dero. You have a base open with the pitcher on deck. Not very good pitching right there.
Dan, as a guy who hit 8th in the National League a time or two, nothing's more difficult than to try and mind meld with the pitcher and come up with a game plan when you know you got the pitcher on deck. Shocking that he was coming after him right there in that big spot, and he paid the price.
At the plate now, Taijuan Walker. 1-0 the count. Orioles out to an early 1-0 lead here in inning number 2. Now a bunt attempt here. And Strasburg will get the out at first, but the sacrifice works as planned.
Batting up, the second baseman, Donovan.
So here is Donovan Solano. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Ready with the 0-1. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. swing and a liner. And that's in there. Base hit. He'll come home with it. And he is in there at the plate. It's now a 2-0 game. So now time will be called as we're going to get a visit from the pitching coach here as he'll hope to settle his guy down. Stepping in now, Ryan Keene, batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike one. He was cut down at second, attempting to stretch a base hit his first time through. Comes set, and the 0-1 is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
Down 0-2 to a guy with this much weaponry, 5 pitches he can go to.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Swing and a flare down the line. And that's in there. Base hit.
You got to be frustrated if you're on the mound. You try and go elevated heater right there and blow some cheese by him, and he's able to scramble it and drive it the other way for a base hit. Nice job by the hitter to get the barrel to that baseball.
And that brings up Javi Baez. And Strasburg will get ahead of him here with strike one. Worked a walk in his first plate appearance. The 0-1.
Off the plate, ball 1.
Two and one.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball in play hard.
From the belt, the pitch.
Ball, that counts.
There isn't a hitter alive that doesn't love hitting at fastball counts like 3-1. It's usually a pretty fruitful count in terms of getting a pitch to drive.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. And he misses here for ball 4. Already 2 walks surrendered in his first couple of innings of work.
What's the saying? When you find yourself in a hole, the first thing you should do is stop digging? Well, the guy on the bump obviously hasn't heard that one.
Digging in, the switch hitter, Cedric Mullins. 8th batter of the inning now with the bases loaded and 2 away. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Lifted the other way out to left center. Left fielder giving chase. 1 run scores. Now this will rattle up against the wall. And the run will score all the way from first. Now a 5-0 lead.
Bases loaded, and he was looking to drive them all in the second he stepped into the box. Puts a big swing on this thing, and the ball just gets down to the wall, allowing everyone to come around and score. He'll take a 3-run double every day of the week.
On his way out to the mound now is the Washington manager, and that's going to do it now for Steven Strasburg. So as he leaves, I would imagine these fans would not be much pleased with his performance here this evening, as he certainly was not sharp. Josiah Gray enters from the pen in just the second inning, so they'll hope to get some length out of him and have him stay out there for a while. Into the box now, Omar Narvaez. As he'll take a look at the pitch too low, it's ball 1. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Now the 1-0.
That's a ball. 2-0.
You can see this guy's more focused at the plate right now. Down on strikes. The 2-0 on the way.
drilled right back up the middle. Fielded cleanly. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as the side is retired. 9 men come to the plate, however. 5 of them score. On now to the bottom of the second. The Orioles are on top, 5-0. Now to the plate, number 56. And his guys have quite a hill to climb. Down 5-zip here in the early going.
They've gotten a gut punch to start this game. There's no doubt about this, but that's when you have to turn the scoreboards off. Everybody do their job one at bat at a time.
As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
0-2.
Fouled away. Another 0-2 coming. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Boy, there's nothing better from a pitcher standpoint than watching that high fastball, a high piece of cheese, swung at and missed. That pitch looks so inviting to hit, but it's awfully tough to put in play.
Lane Thomas now. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Now a ball ripped into deep center field. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Boy, sometimes they say you hit it hard, good things will happen. Well, that's not the case right there. That was a bullet that just stayed up and is caught in the outfield.
And up next, it'll be Keibert Ruiz. As he'll take a look at ball 1. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now. Three and 0 now.
Yeah, he's all over the place right now. No doubt he's clearly fighting his mechanics.
That's in there. 3-1.
4-seam heater right down the middle. I would have thought he popped a clutch on that pitch.
That's in there, and it'll run the count to full. 3-2. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. High in the air out to center field. Mullins gets there for the catch, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Washington. They can't chip into that 5-0 deficit. And back in our nation's capital, before we get too much further on the field, let's check in with Heidi.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the Orioles offense with their manager between innings and flat out quality of their at-bats. He said forcing the opposing starter out of the game before the 3rd inning and posting a bunch of runs right out of the gate was huge for them from a confidence standpoint and for their outlook moving forward in this game. The key now is keeping their foot on the gas pedal, Matt.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Anthony Santander, the next to bat. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. set to deliver the 0-1. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. And it's gone. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. 6th home run on the season for him. As they pile on, it's now 6-0.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in a game.
At the plate, Danny Henderson, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike one. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. He looks like he's toying with him here. It's 0-2.
Man, when you're struggling at the plate, that pitcher smells blood in the water. He's coming right after you, trying to end it quick.
And he takes strike 3 cold on the fastball. 1 gone.
Every pitcher gives up home runs, some more than others, but the best ones forget about them as soon as the next guy digs into the batter's box. He showed me a lot right there by going after the next hitter and striking him out on only 3 pitches.
Here's Chris Bryant now. Now a ball hit high in the air, deep down the line in left, hooking just a little, and this one is gone. A home run. Chris Bryant leaves the yard with a solo shot. Home run number 16 for him on the year as this lead swells to 7-0.
Hey, as a pitcher, when you see one that's hit high and deep, you hope that it goes foul and it hits off that foul pole. It makes that doink noise. You want to cry. As a hitter, you want to smile because you were able to keep one just fair.
Standing in now, Taijuan Walker. As he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. He did his job and laid down the successful sac bunt in his first appearance. Here's the 0-1 pitch.
1-1. Ball 2.
You certainly know he's not trying to work around the pitcher, but sometimes the hardest thing to do is to throw a strike to a guy that you know won't swing the bat.
Still only 1 out in the inning. At the knees for a called strike, and it's back to even at 2-2.
That front door slider is a devastating pitch. By the time you realize it's in the zone, it's too late. You can't even put a good swing on it.
Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the 2nd out. Striding in is Donovan Solano, singled in his last at-bat. First pitch on its way.
From an offensive standpoint, this is where you got to push the throttle right here. You've had a couple hits in the inning. You got a 1-0 count leverage. Let's see if he can gap something.
And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Bell is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left aboard. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Orioles 7 and the Nationals nothing. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll bring up the outfielder Victor Robles.
The center fielder, Victor Robles.
First pitch on the way.
Hey, with this big a lead, you have to just pound the zone and force this team to get aggressive in the box.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
The offense better get it going right here because they certainly can tell from their dugout. This guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
And it's fouled away. Here's another 0-2. Again, he sends it out of play. Nasty breaking ball swung on in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Robles is retired, and there's one away. Into the box now, the Nationals pitcher, Josiah Gray. And now the first pitch. Skied into very shallow right. Santander in a few steps as he takes it. 2 down.
The batter, number 2, shortstop, Luis.
Digging in next, Luis Garcia. Walker gets the sign. First pitch on its way. Hit hard on the ground to short. Baez has it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Nationals gone in order. They're down by a touchdown, 7-0. All set for the start of the 4th. And at the plate will be the speedy outfielder, Ryan Keene. First offering on its way. In there for strike 1, 0-1. Now here's the pitch. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. Time now for the Nationals' Road to the Show report as we get a look at a couple of guys making some noise in the upper levels of the minors. So now to the plate, Javier Baez. As he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. Here's a guy who could use a 3 for 4. He's got that batting average still down in the 190s. 14 homers and 41 RBIs. The 1-0. Misses for the second ball.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
High in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. 7 runs, 8 hits, and no errors for the Orioles so far. He's able to take the ball the other way here. High and deep to right center. Not quite out of here. It's off the out-of-town scoreboard. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
Every hitting coach in the league will tell you it only takes one swing of the bat to get out of a slump, and maybe that's what we're seeing right here. He's been struggling, no doubt about it, but he's able to lace this thing off the wall, and he's standing at second with some newfound confidence.
In now, Cedric Mullins, as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike 1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. He's ready. Here's the 0-1.
Your idea of working the count goes out the window. You're frustrated right now, down 0-2. Gotta find a way to grind.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. High fly ball out to deep right field. Back goes Thomas, still ranging back. Gone! A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. Home run number 16 for him on the year as they've pushed this lead up to 9 now.
Man, this has been a rough one for this guy so far. That's the 3rd homer he's allowed today. He better start keeping the ball down in the strike zone, or that total might continue to rise.
Mason Thompson gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. At the plate now, Narvaez. He sways and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2. And now in the box, Anthony Santander. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. Now here's the pitch.
Too high.
The 1-0 home.
Ball, that's off the plate.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Now the 2-0 home.
Aye.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
And the pitch on 2-1. And he pops him up, drifting toward the left side of the infield. Number 56 has got it, and the side is retired. But the Orioles strike for 2 thanks to the 2-run home run. Bottom of the 4th coming up. It's the Orioles 9 and the Nationals nothing. Now it'll be Yoni Hernandez. He popped out in his first trip.
Yeah, I don't mind him trying to drive the ball in the air, but he can't collapse the backside, and that's exactly what he did in his last at-bat. Look for him to stay a little taller and keep that upper half a little bit more over him.
1 ball, no strikes to count. And maybe a little frustrated on the mound here as the fastball misses for ball 2 now.
Boy, you don't see that very often out of a rookie. That's a 2-0 count, and both of those pitches were really close. This guy has a pretty good eye.
The count now at 2-1. Into the windup and the pitch. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Well, this lineup obviously doesn't get to see this guy very often because he's over in the other league, and it's really showing. He's pitching really well right now, and I'm sure these hitters are plenty happy they don't have to face him multiple times this year.
Here now is Juan Soto, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. 1 for 1 with a single so far. The 1-0. Lays off the splitter that time, and it's 2 balls and a strike.
Boy, they've been just getting shut down right here. Been a while since they've even had a runner on. So I think it's time to start looking for ways to make some things happen. Drop a bunt, get up on the plate, something.
Here's the 2-1 home.
That's a ball.
3-1 now as that misses down and in.
They know the threat this guy poses at the plate. I know it's a 3-1 in this situation right here, but I cannot believe for the life of me this pitcher is going to come anywhere near the middle of the zone.
And the count will be full. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
No better way to minimize the potential damage a cleanup hitter can do than to strike out both guys in front of him. Always a confidence boost when you can sit down the guys at the top of the lineup.
Josh Bell the next to hit. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Count even at 1-1 to the Nationals first baseman.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. Here comes the 1-2.
Ball, that's low.
And look out as that fastball ran in and got him. Ouch, bang.
You know, with 2 outs and nobody on, that's the last thing you want to do on the mound. That really gives the opposition some hope that they can do something with this inning.
So the next to bat will be number 56. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Walker comes set. Here's the first pitch. Bell is off of first with 2 away. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on, and if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
From the belt, the pitch, and a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight. Nationals leave 1. They're down 9-0. Ready now for Baltimore, Danny Henderson. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point.
Danny Henderson.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Oh, and he gets the inning started with a bang as this is hit high and deep to left field. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the wall. And he is into second base with a leadoff double.
One pitch, one swing of the bat, and they've got a man in scoring position just like that. On the mound, he's probably happy it stayed in the yard. He jumped all over the first thing he saw and almost got to round the bases.
Into the box, Chris Bryant, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. A couple of RBIs for him already, and a chance for more here. Now the 1-0. is a fastball down below the knees.
Now the Nats are going to get a left-hander up and throwing in the bullpen.
A runner at second, nobody out. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
And when you're already down by a bunch, this is where a guy's got to take some responsibility out there and at least start throwing some strikes.
Here it comes, the 3-0. A swing and a miss, strike one.
That's not a pitch he misses very often. He knows he should have done something with that one.
The 3-1. No one out with a runner at second. And he misses there for ball 4. So runners are at first and second now with nobody out.
The pitcher, number 99, Taiwan.
Next, it'll be Taiwan Walker. Struck out in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
He'll square around to bunt, then pull back for ball 1. The 1-0 home is a fastball in off the plate for a ball. First and second here with nobody out. And a bunt attempt misses. 2-1. Bunt attempt is popped into foul ground. Number 56 is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
The batter, number 7, second baseman, Donovan.
So next to hit is Donovan Solano. He singled and popped out in his first 2 at-bats. From the belt, the pitch. Now a double play ball here as this is on the ground to third. To second for 1. Relay to Bell. The double play. And that's how the inning ends. 1 left for the Orioles. But they'll live with it as they hold a 9-0 lead. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Wackney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Nationals manager Dave Martinez between innings, specifically about his club's offense to this point. And he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
All right, thanks, Heidi.
Leading up for Washington, the right fielder.
Now here's the first offering. Lane Thomas is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now. 2-0. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
If I'm in the box right now, I'm coming unglued. He is going to throw something over the heart of the plate.
3-1. Pitch popped up. Henderson has a play, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, the catcher, Keibert Ruiz.
Next up, Keibert Ruiz flew out in his only at-bat so far. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Inside with the fastball. It's 1-0. No runs, just one hit, and no errors so far for the Nationals. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2. Now the 2-0 home. 2 balls and a strike to count. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call.
Time to wake up the offense right here. 3-1 count, all in on something over the heart of the plate.
Into the windup and the pitch. Swung on and missed 3-2.
Not too many guys taking the mound today with this good a split. Look at the downward action on that thing. It's falling off the table.
Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. Fouled off. And he looks at one that misses, and that's an excellent job of making his man throw a lot of pitches as he toughs out a walk.
This is only their second base runner of the game after that earlier hit. Tough to score when you don't have anyone on base, so we'll see if they can get something going here.
Next up is Victor Robles. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here it comes. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Santander waits on it. 2 down.
Now batting, the pitcher.
Bryant Packard will look for some 2-out magic here as he'll pinch hit with 2 gone and a runner at first. From the stretch, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. He'll check in with an average still south of 230. No home runs as of yet, and with just the lone RBI. The 1-0 home. Skied in the air to straightaway left. And no trouble for him as he makes the catch to end the inning. So a strong start on the mound as he's blanked him through the first 5. 5 innings complete. The Orioles lead it 9-0. Sam Clay gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. Ryan Keene will be the first one to greet him, as he'll have to turn around and bat from the right side of the plate here. And the pitch. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Soto is right there as he puts it away. No problem for the first out.
The batter, number 3, shortstop, Javier Baez.
Now at the plate is Javier Baez. He hit a 2-bagger and later scored in his previous plate appearance.
Yeah, it's been an offensive explosion for him today. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everyone seems to be putting barrel on baseball in this lineup.
And he fouls this one off. And there's ball 1. Ball and 2 strikes to the Orioles shortstop. And now we'll see some action in the bullpen as the lefty starts to get loose. Now here's the pitch. And this is swung out and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 6th inning.
Boy, there's nothing like seeing a good power pitcher that has a good fastball. And what does he do? He just throws this good fastball right by, brings the express. No chance to put that ball in play.
Stepping in now, Cedric Mullins. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. The 1-0. Is a fastball that misses.
2-0.
He may be down 2-0 after those first 2 pitches in this AB, but those are pitches he can feel pretty good about. They did miss by a whole lot, so it's not like he's all over the place.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. In there, a base hit.
Dan, with that single, he's now 3/4 of the way to hitting for the cycle. Toughest one still on the shelf, though. He's got to get a triple.
Yeah, that's, you said it, D-Row. That's one of those that's either got to hit right down the line or one of those tweeners in the gap. He has enough speed, so if he can find a gap or find one down the line, maybe he can do it, and he's going to at least get one more at bat in this one.
At the plate, Narvaez. And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. And he'll fight this one fouled off to the left as the count goes to 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
I got the count 1 and 2.
And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one. Orioles leave 1, but they hold a 9-0 lead.
Yeah. Who that in the whip? Yeah, you know it's me. You can't stop my shine.
So the Nats lineup turns over, and to the plate, Luis Garcia will start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
Yeah, I think if I'm the hitting coach right here, Matty, I'm telling the offense to get aggressive. Just seems like we've been going too deep in counts, and this guy has got exploding stuff on the mound. So I would tell them get overly aggressive on a heater in the middle of the plate early.
As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory.
I mean, this offense has struggled because they haven't been able to make the adjustment. He stayed staunch on the outer half, and these guys have not worked the ball the other way.
Swing and a liner. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning. So only the 2nd hit he's given up tonight.
Well, that's only the 2nd hit he's given up tonight, and the first one didn't do any damage. So he's not sweating this one at all. They haven't been able to string anything together.
Standing in now, Yoni Hernandez. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. The 1-0.
2 balls, no strikes.
Non-competitive pitch right there runs the count to 2-0, and he is ready to do some damage in the box.
Has a look, now the pitch. Garcia aboard here at first with nobody out.
Ball
Trying
3.
to shave that outside corner with the fastball, and he missed it. It's 3-1 now.
Part of the order on deck, so keeping this 2-hole hitter off the bags is always important.
And he will take ball 4. First and second now with nobody out.
Well, they've struggled offensively in this one so far, but after that walk, they've got runners at first and second and look ready to make a little noise. Just need a big hit now.
Juan Soto to the plate now. He's set and the pitch. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1.
Boy, the Nationals could use a big hit right here. They really haven't been able to do much all game long. This would be a great time to get something going.
And he falls behind 0-2. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Hard hit towards center. Mullins is there, and he has it for the first out. And he is in there.
We'll see if moving up to third pays off for him. He didn't have to tag and go for third, but now he can score a lot of different ways. Doesn't have to be a hit.
So next will be the 4-hole for the Nationals. Josh Bell, as he'll dig into the left-handed batter's box.
Been a struggle for him hitting from this side. And as a switch hitter, you really hope for some more consistency from both sides of the plate. But that just hasn't been the case for him batting lefty against these good right-handers.
Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Turned on, but it's wide at first and foul. Runners are at the corners with one man out. Fouled away. Here comes the 1-2. Is laid off for ball 2.
Props to the hitter right there for laying off with a guy on third. You want to be aggressive, but you have to get a pitch you can drive.
Back up the middle. There's Baez. Barehanded for one. On the first, it's a double play. As their woes continue, the inning is over. One left for Washington. They're looking up at a 9-0 deficit. So now to the plate, Anthony Santander. He homered back in the third inning in this one.
Anthony Santander.
First pitch of the AB now.
Hey.
The pitch.
Ball. I got a ball, 1 strike.
High in the air out towards shallow right. Thomas has it for route number 1.
Now batting, the first baseman, Danny Henderson.
So stepping in is Danny Henderson. He doubled his last time up.
Yeah, he jumped all over that first pitch last time up. Interested to see if he has the same approach this AB.
And, looked inside, but that's ruled as strike. Nothing in 1. 1 out, nobody on. Down and away, ball 1. Now the 1-1 pitch. And it's fouled away. The 1-2. Here's a looping fly ball out to right. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Man, I watched Chipper Jones for years, one of the best switch hitters of all time, work on his craft under the tunnel. It's not easy to put the time in, but bottom line is, one of the reasons why they do it is the ability to work the whole field. Clearly, he's been putting in that work, and it paid off right there.
Into the box now, Chris Bryant. Bryant to the opposite field. Back goes Thomas to the track, but he can't get it as it's off the wall. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double.
Well, when you're hitting the ball as well as he is, every time you swing the bat, you're thinking the ball's leaving the ballpark. He had a home run last time, and he almost had another one here. Nothing wrong with a double off the wall, though.
To the plate now, Taijuan Walker. As he'll take a look at ball one. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Ryan Mountcastle will be called on to pinch hit now, and he'll do it in a golden RBI spot as he's got 2 men in scoring position with only 1 gone in the inning. The 1-0.
Hey, that was a big pitch right there. You fall behind 2-0, you give this hitter count leverage. He probably tries to ambush a fastball. 1-1 count. He's got to really think through this and have a great game plan.
Now a foul tip that's held onto at the plate, and the count moves to 1-2 now.
Yeah, guys, he's got so much respect for this guy's fastball. You could tell he was out in front on that slider. I think he goes to the well one more time with that pitch.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And solid contact there as this ball is belted high in the air out to left. It'll die on the warning track as the catch is made, and here comes the runner from third. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. Ready now is Donovan Solano. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. First pitch of the AB on its way. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Oh, and a good tight slider there, and he's in command. Nothing in 2. Hit in the air down the right field line. Right fielder giving chase. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. So a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. It's stretch time here in our nation's capital. The O's lead this thing 10-0. Marcus Walden will take over on the mound to start the bottom of the 7th.
Number 64, Marcus Walden.
And now, number 56. And he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a high strike there.
Hey, there's an old saying in baseball, you need to take a strike in this spot. Well, he got one there. Now he just needs to find a way to get on.
Late that time for a strike. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Lifted down the line in right and back out of play. Count holds it 0-2. Way outside. 1-2. And he won't go after the cut fastball. 2-2. Into the windup and the pitch. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. Around first, he's digging for second. And the Nationals get a man into scoring position. It's a leadoff double.
There's no question he's been struggling at the dish lately, trying to do anything to get himself going. So he's got to feel pretty good after that double. Not to take anything away from him, but I think I could have probably hit that pitch.
Yeah, that's one of those gift pitches, not the location he was shooting for. Digging in will be Lane Thomas, and his guys are looking to erase that donut on the scoreboard with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, Matt, they've been really shut down so far in this one. They've had runners on base, but haven't been able to string anything together.
First pitch coming, here it is. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. As he arrives at second without a play, as a run will score on the play as well.
Back-to-back doubles now, and that's a great way to get an inning going. The leadoff man shows him how it's done, and he comes right behind him following suit. Lacing a double of his own could be a big inning if this continues.
At the plate now, Keibert Ruiz. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. It was a walk in his last trip. Again, another foul ball. Hit out towards second. And he will whip this one over to first in time for the out.
Center fielder, number 16, Victor Robles.
Victor Robles digging in now. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. First offering on its way. Oh and 1, here it comes. Now a swing as he foul tips it here, and right off his arm behind the plate. That hurts. The 0-2 home.
Ball match outside.
Well, there's the classic 0-2 wasted fastball. Not even close to the zone. We'll see what he throws on the next pitch.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Santander waits on it, makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. And he will score on the sacrifice fly.
That was a good controlled swing out of him there, and that's exactly what he was hoping to do. Get it into the outfield and pick up the RBI.
Drew Mendoza will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. The average sitting at 297 here to start things out. 1 home run and 7 driven in. The 0-1 delivery. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. 2 out, nobody on. Clearly fooled there on the slider.
Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. Ton of rotation on that ball. You could almost see the red dot from up here. Nasty depth.
Swing and a miss, and that's out number 3. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left aboard. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. It's the Orioles 10 and the Nationals 2. Luis Avilan enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is. All set for the start of the inning, and standing in the rookie outfielder, Ryan Keane. First offering. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. The 1-0. The bouncer to the left side. Oh, and he overshoots his first baseman as it's over his head.
Man, this is a perfect summary of how the game has gone for him. They haven't been able to hit, catch, or throw all game long. In fact, they should just throw a 10 over this thing because this has become a 3-ring circus.
Runner at second now as a result of the error. And coming forward now is the shortstop, Javier Baez. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. There's the sinker to start him out, missing down and away for ball one.
You know, something to keep in mind, they're really burning through that bullpen, and this is only the first game of the series. Definitely could have an impact on the rest of the series, and maybe even the whole week ahead.
Taken, and that one catches the bottom part of the strike zone.
Action now in the Washington bullpen as a right-hander begins to get loose.
One and two now as that one's fouled off.
He's gone to the well with that pitch 3 times in a row. I'm interested to see if he changes it up right here.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Still a ball and 2 strikes. Keane stands at second with no outs. Ball 2.
2-2 now.
Drilled to the right side, and that's through into right field for a base hit. And they'll get it in quickly. It's first and third now with nobody out.
I mean, you want to talk about doing your job and getting paid for it. There it is right there. Unselfish AB trying to work his guy from second to third, and oh, what do you know? Knock for yourself.
Stepping in now, Cedric Mullins. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball 1. The 1-0 is a high drive to left, back toward the wall, but he's going to run out of room. It's gone. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left, his second home run of the game as the blowout continues.
Well, this is something you don't see every day. It had the distance to second it left the bat, but it was anybody's guess whether it was going to be fair or foul. That is, until it clanked off the top of the foul pole. No question or controversy now. That's an impressive homer.
As he'll watch a sinker here that misses, it's ball 1. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. The 1-0. One and 2 as the changeup had him out in front there.
He knows full well he's sitting on a hat trick right here. All he's trying to do is avoid the golden sombrero.
That one misses, and I think a ballpark full of umpires disagrees. It's 2-2. Three runs already home here. Sinker, 3-2 now.
Well, the 1-2 pitch didn't go his way, and now a miss there on 2-2. You know he doesn't want this at bat to get away from him, so I think we're going to see a challenge pitch on a full count.
And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ball game to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
In now, Anthony Santander.
And he puts it on the ground to second.
Reined in time to first, and there are 2 away.
The first baseman, number 17, Danny Henderson.
So now here is Danny Henderson. He's doubled and singled in 4 at-bats in this contest. From the stretch.
Ball one, no strike.
Now the 1-0. On the ground to the left side. Throw on to Bell at first, and the side is retired. But the big blow of the inning comes right here, a 3-run home run. We'll go to the bottom of the 8th. The Orioles are on top, 13-2. Bottom of the inning now, and stepping up as the shortstop, Luis Garcia.
The shortstop, Luis.
And now the first pitch. In the air to straightaway right. After it is Santander. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
Now batting.
Time to bring you up to date on the numbers for our 2 starters. It's our starter comparison, and the hometown 9 have had trouble generating much by way of hits, as you can see by the left side of your screen. Next to dig in, Yoni Hernandez. No hits to this point. Here's the first pitch to him. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
You got to go into battle mode after falling down 0-2 and find a way to work yourself back to even.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. A swing and a miss. He offered it a ball way outside the strike zone for out number 2.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with a strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
At the plate, Juan Soto. As he'll take a look at a strike on the outside corner, it's 0-1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2.
The count doesn't mean much to this batter. He's all in. He's not concerned with striking out, so he's going to get his A swing off.
And this will be fouled away. The next 0-2. Hit hard on the ground to the right. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for Washington. And as you can see, they are way behind. set to start the ninth in this one, and digging in is the big-time power threat, Chris Bryant. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
You got to love guys auto taking you 0-0 if you're on the mound. You could steal that first strike and now you go to work just picking apart the corners.
And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Oh, looked like he was towing an anchor there. 1-2.
That's how you open up the outside part of the plate. Pound 2 balls in and then get right back outside. Nice pitch.
And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the ninth.
That's a pretty unique pitch sequence, guys. Usually pitching is all about mixing pitches and location, but he threw that all out the window to get that strikeout. He offered the same pitch 3 times in a row, so I guess he sort of used that reverse psychology to outthink his opponent.
Into the box, Marcus Walden, as he'll take a look at a curveball that misses wide for ball 1. One out, nobody on. A ball and a strike to the Oriole hurler. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now.
Hey, without question, he got him leaning out over right there. 4 pitches away, I'd be diving out over the plate as well. And then he dominates him on the inside corner. Nice pitch.
Here's another 1-2. And he struck him out as well. So the bottom of the order providing little resistance here, and there are 2 away.
Well, I'm glad we get another look at that beauty of a pitch right there. You can't spot a sinker in a better location because even if you do get the bat on the ball, there's not a whole lot you could do with that. Textbook sinker.
Into the box now, Donovan Solano. First pitch here is hit off to the right side and fouled. It's strike 1. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Giving chase is Robles. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. So after the 3 spot last time around, he's able to bounce back and hang a 0 here. On to the bottom of inning number 9. 4, 5, and 6 coming up. Baltimore's out in front, 13-2. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Josh Bell, starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Now here's the first offering. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1.
Count 1-0.
The 1-0 home is looked at for ball number 2. Just low that time with the heavy sinker as it's ruled ball 3. The 3-0 pitch. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. He pops him up toward the left side of the infield. Bryant is there, and that's not the start to the bottom of the ninth this crowd was hoping for. One
Now
away.
Number 56.
And stepping in, number 56. He came across to score after doubling in his last at-bat.
And he's got to build off that last AB. He battled. Usually when you battle, you get in that swing mode. A lot of pitches, you'll swing at the rosin bag. I love the fact that he was able to work a double in last at bat. Let's see if we get more of the same right here.
Solano is there, and folks are starting to head for the exits now. 2 gone here in the ninth.
Play. Thomas.
Now to bat, Lane Thomas, hoping to build off that RBI double from his last plate appearance.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once an AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
The windup and the 0-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Last strike now for the Nats. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. And here's a ball hit in the air. And no one will track it down. Two and two now with 2 away and the base is empty. Hit on the ground to third. Throw on to first, and the Orioles have taken game 1 of the series on the road as the ball game is over. 13-2 is the rather one-sided final tally. The Baltimore Orioles took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Taijuan Walker earns his 6th winning decision in this one, permitting only 2 hits in 6 complete innings. Steven Strasburg was unable to work out of the second inning as he sat with the loss. Marcus Walden takes the rare 3-inning save, his first of the year. So that will wrap things up. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watt.